What's up with it, y'all? For those who don't know, I go by the name of Live Tie Handles with a Z. I have a very live and direct podcast platform titled Live Tie Handles Real Live Talk Podcast Platform Radio Show. I'm about to go a different angle, just to be able to address the many platforms that either are against this real live content or want to hear this real live content. I'm sitting in what is known as the Real Live Creative Room. I represent that. You gotta have your place, right? Well, this is one of mine. For those who also don't know, a little disclaimer. On my Real Live Talk podcast, I keep it all the way real with self, real with reality, real with the people, and all the way real with life. Unapologetically. So, I like to vibe out, go right at it. On this segment here, it's going to be touching the YouTube base, doing my thing, building my different platforms up from the ground up on mine, getting it from the ground up. Like folks always want to say nowadays, the mud, all that good stuff. But one thing about me, about my family, I'm a proud, strong, black father of 2 girls, 2 daughters, 24 and 15, and 3 sons, 4 sons. Yes, indeed, I have another son on the way, 4th son. Hope everything is all the way good. It's gonna be good. It's due very soon. Time's ticking fast. I'm a proud dad of 6. And in society, you know how that goes with that. So, I'm going to come with a different approach. This is Real Live Tie and Direct segment, the first one. And with Real Live Tie and Direct platform, I'm going to be all the way real live and direct with a lot of things. On my podcast, I touch on all angles that make people uncomfortable. See, we're in times where everyone has developed the most unique ways of hiding who the fuck they are and what they've been through. Some folks can't even come close to dealing with it like I have been doing for the last 2.5 years. See, when change really comes, it cracks everything open. And change came. Came on a personal level, came on a society level, as we all know, and it's coming even harder because the agendas is already in place. Well, it ain't about that, man. Let's be in episode 1 of this Real Live Tie and Direct segment. Let's go with a topic that just happened to fall out of the sky like these beautiful raindrops here in Cleveland, Ohio. True accountability only builds your character. It is. True accountability, for real. You have individuals who like to pussyfoot and half-ass being truly accountable for shit. A lot of those individuals, like I said earlier, have mastered the art of not being true to self. So with that being the case, being accountable is just as difficult. And right now, accountability explains so many things when you are really, really breaking down your own foundations and where you want to be in life, where you have been in life, where you currently are in life. So being accountable only builds your character. Isn't that what we all aim to do? Build our character up the real live way? To each his own. When I started being more accountable, I don't know, in some cases I still unpack those levels of how I was being accountable on. Now I have an avenue to do it on a creative level. Kind of helps things out. Expression, creative expression. That's frowned upon. They don't like free thinkers, creative thinkers. Unorthodox, real focus-minded, damn near genius style. I understand human dynamics, a different style, a different way. So with that being the case, it helps me do some things a lot more with the correct energy, I should say. Gotta make sure I process that right before I put it out here. It's gonna be a nice little red wine blend right here. Got the fresh fruit in there and everything. I love it. But anyway, that accountability level builds the character. If you're not ready to be that kind of style of way a human being, whether you believe it or not, it's going to destroy your character. And a lot of you, that's all you really have to go by. Your character. Your behavior is off. Look at it. But I don't know. We'll unpack it and get into that another time. I just want to come real live, tie and direct. The first segment. I normally have a little bit more energy, but this has been a real exhausting week on the grind side of things. But it's time for me to get back in the gym and start doing my reps. A little sports analogy for those that represent. Rock this short right here. Nobody trains to ride the bench. I ain't nobody's bench. But I know my role. I'm live, tie, handles. If you're not familiar with the Real Live Talk podcast platform radio show, available on multiple podcast streaming platforms. Whatever your favorite one is most likely going to pop up there. Amazon, not Amazon, my fault, Anchor, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Spotify. I can name them. I also have another platform called the Real Live Adult Time Stories podcast, available on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchasers, Geo7. Yeah. Amazon, I think, even. Yeah. So, put in some work too. But I'll be getting more into that. That's why I'm making sure I can touch the masses. This is probably going to go. This video is going to YouTube and wherever else I want to put it at. But till next time, live.